Oops, okay. I think I'm live. Hey everyone, Aisha R.H-Jones, Certified Success and Financial Literacy Coach. Happy Friday. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been on here. True story. I forgot Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, let's say LinkedIn, all these different sites. Like I'm just finally catching up to what's that one site? Like Twitter. I don't even tweet. It's too much to keep up with. But primarily I'm on Facebook and really, really focusing on Instagram. It is such a beast. I don't even get it. If you guys are on Instagram, though, drop your Instagram link. Let me follow you, or TikTok or any of the other platforms. I'll follow you, follow me back. If you have another platform, Instagram, I know that it's Success with Aisha. Everything else is Aisha R.H. Jones. Everything else is Aisha R.H. Jones, just like it is spelled on Facebook. I'm actually going to download this, and this is a part two. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today is summer. It feels like summer or spring, at least in Dallas. Yesterday was like winter. It's like raining. I almost grabbed my boots. Well, I did have my rain boots because it rained all day. It was just, I had an appointment early yesterday morning, and it was light, and then all of a sudden it got dark. Let me make sure, because I've done this before. Oh, guess what? It was just 11:11. Let me make sure I am showing up live on here because I'm coming through. Okay, it looks like I am. It looks like I am. I'm coming through live from on Zoom. So if you're commenting, I'm going to come back and comment to you. I figure since I'm in my office, because lately I've been on the go, I've been in my car and I've done this, but since I'm in my office, I'm like, let me just go live from my computer. And the clarity of the camera is so much better when I use Zoom. So, hey everyone, if you're live, go ahead and just say what city and state you are streaming from. If this is a replay, say replay. When I get these downloads, and I always say this, I never know where God is going, like, okay, what do you want me to share? So I'm following God's guidance. It may be something that you guys need to hear. Recently, I've been on this project, like I said, and I forgot all these other platforms work because I took on it's like a challenge, but it's like a challenge slash project, and it's been consuming a lot of my time. But it really brought me back to basics, and I wanted to share this with you guys. So this is kind of like a part two because I did another video on a platform, but I'll speed you guys up. So I kind of hit a hard reset and got back to basics with this book called The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. If you've ever heard of this book, or if you read this book, drop some comments in the bottom. This is my favorite book. My stomach's kind of rumbling. I need to eat. This is one of my favorite books. My big sister, actually gave this book to me when I was in my early 20s. And I'm going to say, look how thin this book is. I read it, I applied it, I purchased my first home at 23 because of this book. She talks about demonstrating your act of faith. So it's so good. But what really stood out to me with this book was, and I'm trying to make sure um, that I was reading this here. Yes, she was talking about the power of the spoken word, how we speak things to existence, and going back to the Bible, how the Bible says the power of life and death are in our tongue, right? So she said, what if we used our words to heal, bless, and prosper? So to speak words to heal ourselves and other people, to bless ourselves and other people, and to prosper. So many times we speak our way into things. It's like if we have a problem, of course we all do. We're all human. We all go through things. We all fall down. The goal is that we all stand up, right? But a lot of times we start feeding the monster of the issue. We focus on it, we hyper fixate on it. And versus surrendering it versus giving it to God versus speaking what we want to happen versus focusing on that. I wrote this quote talking about coffee conversations. And the reason that that quote kind of was a download to me is I hear so many people, a lot of women talk about the tea. Oh, I want to get the tea, the tea, the tea, the tea. And the tea has been associated with disempowering words, gossip about other people, just low vibration, just total low vibration. So, the coffee was more about speaking life into other people, to praying for them, to building them up, to lifting them up, to speaking that same type of energy into ourselves, because as this book talks about, our subconscious mind has no sense of humor. So the things that we speak and we say ultimately show up in our experience. Okay. So this book, once again, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. She has other books. I have given away probably 200 plus copies. True story. On Amazon is probably about $5, $4 or $5, sometimes more, just depending on where you buy it from. But also the audio is on YouTube. I'm sure it's on Audible as well. But the reason why I used to lend it out and I would never get it back. And it's a type of book you don't just read one time. You may need to go back and reference it. You may need to be reminded. It's just like, you don't brush your teeth one day and you're like, okay, I'm set. I don't have to brush it again. We have to continue to get the good, that good word, that good energy, that good message, right? To reprogram our mind, not just one time. We have to continuously do it. It's like drinking water once. You don't do that because then you can die from dehydration, right? You continue to drink water. I've been on my water. But I just wanted to hop on here and say hello. I hope you guys are doing well. My parents named me Aisha. Aisha means life. So my goal is to live life to the fullest, speak life into myself and to other people. And I just pray that this message receive those who it was intended to. And there are a lot of wonderful blessings coming. Just remember, a lot of times we go through a breakdown before a breakthrough. So a lot of people have just been dealing with that, not just this month or this year, but for a couple years, where it's like back and forth, like a cha-cha, right? But a lot of us are just getting ready for a big breakthrough. So I'm speaking that for you. Just keep your faith, stay encouraged. Love you guys to life. That means back to me. If you're a client and you need anything, you guys know how to reach me. Text messages are always better, not through Messenger, because sometimes I miss my messages. And email, they get buried sometimes. So again, love you to life. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Friday to you. Until next time, Aisha R.H-Jones, Certified Success and Financial Literacy Coach. And that was my cue to go. My stomach is like, girl, go eat. Okay.